Amanda Oliver can't escape her ex-husband, Stephen Beach. He's been stalking her for almost a year, and she's scared of what he might do next.
I was worried he was going to cut my brakes, just come out of nowhere with a gun, knife, I didn't know.
Then one night, Amanda's fears are realized when she wakes up to find she's not alone.
I woke up and I saw this shadow looming, and he was sitting at the edge of my bed with a knife, going like this, just rocking back and forth. And at that point, I knew that I wasn't safe.
Amanda tries not to panic and racks her brain for a way to get out of this alive. In the moment, she feels her only tactic is to reason with Stephen.
I tried to be, I was like, what's the matter? What's going on? You gotta, just put the knife down. Let's just talk.
For 2 long, terrifying hours, Amanda tries to convince Stephen not to hurt her.
And finally, he left.
Amanda is badly shaken. This is a frightening escalation in Stephen's behavior. At her wit's end, she calls the police.
They came over and took a report and said we really can't arrest him or anything.
But Amanda won't take no for an answer. She explains to the officer that Stephen has been stalking her for a year, and now she's afraid for her life and that of her child.
And that officer actually said, I think this sounds like a really good stalking case.
For the next few months, police work to build a case against Stephen. They interview witnesses and compile a log documenting each stalking incident.
What they wanted to do was get things that were irrefutable proof.
Finally, by documenting each and every incident, police are able to gather enough evidence against him. Stephen is arrested for stalking, a felony in the state of Iowa. He faces up to 10 years behind bars.
Amanda's really lucky that the law enforcement in her town call this crime what it is and really take it seriously. They recognize this as a stalking case, and they're treating it as such.
In January of 2000, Stephen is sentenced to prison, but for only 2 years. It's a small victory. Although Amanda had hoped for a harsher penalty, she's relieved to have the short respite away from him.
The weight had been lifted off my shoulders because I didn't have to worry. If he's in jail, he's not going to be able to hurt me and Jake.
Amanda decides it's time for a fresh start. And in the summer of 2002, she moves 70 miles away to La Crosse, Wisconsin.
I had a savings account, and I took all the money out of it, and I moved up here on a whim.
Amanda is cautious and does everything she can to cover her tracks so Stephen won't be able to find her when he's released from prison. She gives her address only to loved ones and gets an unlisted phone number.
It was a good start. It was a good start over.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Amanda settles into her new life and gets a job in a nursing home. One day, she meets a man named Heath.
Heath was so quiet and put together and nice. We had that instant connection.
Amanda is taken with Heath, but she's reluctant to jump into a new relationship too quickly.
I know. It didn't happen overnight. After everything that went on with Stephen, I think Amanda was a little hesitant to give her heart so freely to someone.
Amanda's obviously going to think twice about the next man she meets.
I really tried hard to sabotage this one unconsciously. I knew that this was the person I was supposed to meet. This was fate's reason for moving me up here. That was a turning point.
Amanda moves forward with the relationship, but Stephen is always in the back of her mind. Soon, he is released from prison, but to Amanda's surprise, she doesn't hear from him. She and Heath move in together, and on November 13th, 2003, they have their first child, a baby girl they name Ari.
I really felt safe with Heath. I was very happy.
But Amanda's happiness proves to be short-lived. She soon discovers that no matter how far she runs, she can't hide from Stephen.
My mental state at that point, I don't even have a word for. It was just terrifying.
I found you!